on a dot. Today we are going to discuss about the concept of warehouse in logistics management. The term warehouse or warehousing is very popular and we all are very much concerned about the concept of warehouse. So today in this particular video we are going to discuss in detail about the concept of warehouse, purpose of warehouse, importance of warehouse in the logistics management. So as of now, we all have the basic understanding regarding the concept of right. So we must well, the manufacturing up to the final consumption. So what all things are happening in between. At the time of production, then the transfer to the consumer for the final everything comes under the logistics management. So in between there is a process called as warehouse. So we will see in detail what is concept of warehousing is. So the need for storage arises both for raw materials as well as finished goods. There are three main classifications of uh, uh, stocks are there in the logistics management. The first one is the raw materials are there, the work in progress are there, the finished products are there, right? So these are categorization is there. So we need to uh, we need to conserve these three categories. So in the warehouse. Right? So materials, then use the construction of work in progress which are already in the process of um, converting, conversion, and finally the finished products. Yes. The storage involves proper management for preserving goods from the time of their production or purchase till actual. Yes. Essentially, so we need to preserve the materials from the time of procurement up to the final production. We need to store. So we need a space that is nothing other than that the warehouse. When the storage is done on a large scale, a specified part is known as warehouse. So we need to keep the material. Either present the work in progress. Either it may be a raw material or work in progress or maybe the finished product. Right? We need to keep it till the final consumption, or till the final production, or till the final manufacture. Right? So we need a specified space and we need to store it in a specified manner. And we are storing it in the warehouse. So that is the purpose of warehouse. Right? So safekeeping of the materials for the production. Then, so in the definition, we can see a place where the goods are kept is known as the warehouse, or the person in charge of the warehouse is known as the warehouse keeper, or a commercial principle, or else we can define in one or another way. The warehouse is a commercial building for storage of goods, right? Right? Because everything is connected with business, that is a commercial storage space for the business, and which is used by the manufacturers, importers, exporters, then wholesalers, transport, business customers, etc. Okay. Then we are coming to that definition of the warehousing is warehousing refers to the activities involving storage of goods on a large scale in a systematic and orderly manner and making them available conveniently when needed. So here we can see the storage of goods, right? Goods in the sense raw materials are there, work in progress is there, and also finished products are there, right? So how to keep these goods on a large scale for the uninterrupted production. That is very, very important. So we need to have the access to the raw materials as and when it is required. Then only we can go for the production, right? Yes. So that is the concept. So warehousing refers to the activities involving storage of goods on a large scale and systematic and orderly manner and making them available conveniently when needed. It is also holding or preserving goods in huge quantities from the time of their purchase or production till their actual use or sale. Then it creates time utility by bridging the gap between production and the consumption of goods. So these many activities are happening in the logistics function, procurement, the receipt of products from the manufacturing, then transfer the same to the warehouse, then they have to store it in the designated place, then regrouping the products, then transferring to the transport workers. So these kind of functions are happening in the logistics process, and in between there is a in the middle we have to place the goods in a specified place, that is storage function, that is comes under the warehouse. What are the basic reasons for the need of warehouse? So first and most important thing is the raw materials, the work in progress, the finished product, and so many consumable stores are there, materials are there, ready-made components are there, finished goods are there. So these are the different types of materials which can be or which we are using in the business process, in the production process, in the movement of materials, etc. Right? So we need to preserve these many things in an ideal place, in an orderly manner, right? So, in order to preserve these many things, including the raw materials, work in process, consumables, spares, and other stores, then ready-made components, then finished goods. So we need to preserve this in an orderly manner without much leakage or without much loss, right? In a professional way, in a commercial way. We need a commercial space. So that commercial space to keep, to store all these materials in a safe way, as the warehousing. What are the important characteristics of an ideal warehouse? We can see should be in a convenient location. Convenient location in the sense the maybe the goods we need to transport finally to the either for the manufacturing unit or to the final consumer. So accessibility of the transport, either road, air, water, rail. Right? So accessibility is very much important. Then availability of the mechanical appliances or equipment that are used inside the warehouses to load and unload the goods in adequate space is very important. Then cold storage facilities, right? Depending upon the nature of the goods, some of the goods may be perishable in nature, so we need to keep it in adequate temperature. So cold storage is very important. Then proper arrangement for protection and sufficient parking space for the vehicles, around the clock security 24 into 7 service, right? And latest firefighting equipment. So these are the very necessary characteristics which should possess by each and every modern warehouse. And when we are coming to the need and importance, right? Why? What is the need or what is the importance of the warehouse? So, right, for the regular supply of goods, not only the price, the raw materials as well as the working process, the quality, right? Quality preservation. That is another thing. The stock of trade, that means stock of goods, price stabilization, seasonal products, right? So sometimes there will be seasonal demand for the product. So, if we want to manufacture the product a little high end of season, so we have to preserve or store the raw materials that are necessary for the production, especially in that particular period. Then preservation of perishable goods, continuous production, uninterrupted production, and then in order to meet the seasonal demand, then large scale production because it's on a commercial basis, right? Very large scale. The quick supply, then protection and preservation, easy handling because it is arranged in a very orderly manner, right? Rack wise, number wise, numbering, everything is there. Easy to handle. There is a store manager will be there, storekeeper will be there. So they're already aware where are the goods are being placed properly inside the warehouse. Then it is very useful for the small business as well as the large businesses. They create more employment opportunities, right? So different type of employment, different types of people are required for the work. N number of creation of employment opportunities will be there in the warehouse. Right? And they facilitate the sale of goods as well as the availability of finance. So these are some of the need and importance of just a quick revision of the basic concept of warehousing and what are its characteristics. Thank you.